How's it going, boys? Welcome back to another brand new video. And today, I actually am gonna make a kind of a weird guide on a lot of items. I don't know. I don't really know what to call this, but someone asked me on my previous video to make a guide on what to buy as like these carries that are very slow. So carries like Wraith King, carries like, Sven is actually pretty fucking fast. But the Medusas, like Wraith King, like heroes that don't, like Alchemist, heroes that don't have too much mobility and they get kited a lot, right? Like Ursa could be kited too. Now, he asked me shit like, what do you buy? ARMLET, stuff like that. Let me actually read the comment again because I actually completely forgot what the fuck it said. Yeah, I'm just gonna read the comment and see what he actually said because I don't actually remember. Let's see. So the guy asked me, oh shit, someone actually commented, dude, stop wasting your life in Dota. It's not too late. That's funny. Anyways, can I find the comment, please? Game, please. Hello. Okay, so it said, I've been watching your videos on Hero Guide for a long time. It helped me a lot. Can you make a guide on which item is best for slow carry, Wraith King, CK, farm fast, and team fight as well? I'm confused when to buy ARMLET, Radiance, Maelstrum, and BATTLEFURY. So, I'll tell you this much, my friend. If you're playing a carry like Wraith King or CK, what you need to understand is that I would tell you right now what to buy. But first, I want to give you an analogy in Dota, my friend. The first thing you have to understand is that when you're playing any hero, you essentially buy their weakness. Does that make sense? So this is how I like to think about it. This is the easiest way to itemize in Dota, period. What you do is that every hero needs to buy different items. Why, you may ask? I will tell you right now. And if you're still watching, this is some fucking good information if you ask me. Let's say, for example, Lifestealer, Juggernaut. Essentially, they have a free BKB, so you don't have to buy BKB on these heroes. Ursa, what does Ursa have? Ursa has damage, survivability, and attack speed. So, Ursa has all the fucking damage in the world. Ursa has all the attack speed in the world. This hit gives him like 400 bonus attack speed, essentially making him attack instantly. And this gives him a shit ton of damage because it works with synergy. What does Luna have? Luna has a bunch of magic burst and, just making her hit harder and flash farm capabilities. Troll Warlord has an ability that makes him not die. Wraith King essentially has a free stun, a free Aegis, a free Satanic, and a free Daedalus to a certain degree. Ricky has a free Shadow Blade. Ricky has a free Blink. He has a... This is pretty unique. Although there's some spells that items do not guarantee. Like, Faceless Void's Chrono is one of the best examples. Because there's not a single item in the game that does something like this. So it's pretty good. And Time Walk kind of works very differently. You can call it a free Blink, but it's more like survivability / Blink. Bash is basically a free Abyssal Blade. At least a bash, free like basher, but better. Stuff like that. Essentially, what I'm saying is that all the heroes in the game gives you like a free thing. What does PA have? Free Daedalus, free Blink Dagger, free Butterfly, but better. So essentially, like every item in the game kind of mimics the spells in a certain way. So what you have to understand is that when you're buying items, you buy what your hero does not have. So AM has a free Blink Dagger, which obviously you don't buy Blink. So AM, because he has a Blink Dagger, a free Blink that has like 6-second cooldown, what this means is that you never have to itemize to buy gap close or getting kited, shit like that. So as a Wraith King, you have to eventually buy like a Blink Dagger or like a Silver Edge or something like that. Because you're probably going to get kited, they're going to run away from you and you can't do anything, which is going to be bad. So you gotta buy it. But AM has innate gap close. Like AM, you can never kite at AM. It just doesn't work. You're just gonna blink on your face and Abyssal Blade you. So, and he mana burns you too. It's basically a better version of the Fusel Blade. Now, that's that. But what does AM not have? Okay, first of all, AM doesn't have a crit, but he does have the mana burn, kind of makes up for it. 2, AM doesn't really have that. AM's not that tanky. He's very flexible, but here's the thing. His stat growth is absolutely abysmal. He has 1.3 strength gain and like very mediocre agi gain. But I mean, it's okay, but it's not the best. And AM has a lot of magic res to make up for the strength gain with the escapability. But he has low armor and he kind of squishy. He kind of dies a lot faster. Wraith King has essentially almost triple of AM's strength gain. Not really, but like a shit ton more. Like 3 strength gain. And Wraith King has a lot lower agi, so he needs armor. But Wraith King has 2 lives. And AM doesn't have a stun or lifesteal. So he's just not as survivable. In the way that if you were to 1v1 someone, he will probably die. So you have to like kite them around. Stuff like that. Example. Draw Ranger has a lot of damage and essentially like not a lot of escape. So I'm kind of dragging out here, but what I'm essentially saying, boys, is that you need to buy what your hero is needing at the game. So the comment asked me, do I buy ARMLET, Radiance, and Maelstrom BATTLEFURY? So what all these items have in common is that they're farming items, or they're items that you kind of first phase it. You never go like BATTLEFURY Radiance. That is never a build. That is the most autistic build I've ever seen. First of all, both of them give you damage and none of them give you attack speed or any survivability. So you're only choosing one. Same thing with Maelstrom. You just don't go Radiance Maelstrom. You only go one of them. Now the only exception being ARMLET. You could go ARMLET Radiance, which is possible. So here's how I see it. Radiance is the most greedy because it costs the most amount of gold. BATTLEFURY is the second most greedy because it costs the second least amount of gold. Maelstrom's the third, and ARMLET is the least greedy. Like, it's basically by cost. And the thing about ARMLET is that it has a very good build up, meaning that you can buy like Helm the Iron Will, and this item is fantastic for laning stage. Essentially turns you into like a mini DK. It gives you 6 armor and 5 HP regen. Essentially kind of makes you unkillable in a way. It's very good for lane sustain. Cause like yeah, you could go this item, the Ray of Health. It gives you 1.5 more HP regen, but this gives you 6 armor, man. It's pretty good. And eventually you can, Glove of Haste is amazing for getting last hits. Damage is good. Finish it up with the recipe, boom. This is what you have. Item that kind of like makes you unkillable. Look how like this is literally a hack, okay? I turn this shit on, I just get like 500 HP. And when you're dying, you can just like toggle this if you get good at it and you just don't die. But yeah, that's essentially it, like the easiest way to say this. So if you're having a good lane, you can just go Radiance. If you're having a shitty lane, you can have ARMLET. Look, it even tells you. Safe lane, lost lane. What happens? You go ARMLET. Now, Maelstrom is kind of shit on Wraith King, in my opinion. BATTLEFURY is also very shit on Wraith King, because this is essentially Wraith King's problem. Wraith King gets kited a lot. And the problem with BATTLEFURY is that, one, it doesn't do what Radiance does. So if you're getting stunned, like if you're getting stun locked, for example, if you're getting stun locked with the Radiance, yeah, this is still burning you. You know what I mean? If you're getting absolutely stun locked, the Sven is still getting burned, and he's still gonna die eventually. But if you have BATTLEFURY, yeah, it's not gonna do much shit, is it? Yeah, not a lot. It gives you mana regen, so it's not good. I'll buy BATTLEFURY on heroes that don't get kited, like AM, Juggernaut, PA. PA is never gonna get kited. She has a 5-second blink. The only exception being heroes that don't really benefit from Radiance that much, because overpowered, the Fury Swipes do benefit from the stacks, like the cleave. So, and Ursa is actually kind of hard to kite at Ursa, because one, he has a dispel, he has a gap close, and he has a slow. Like Wraith King, besides the stun, he can't really like get to you, if you know what I mean. But you could go Armlet to like not lose the lane. Armlet phase boots and then go Radiance afterwards. That's fine as well. Generally though, if you're winning the lane and they have like an Alchemist or AM, you kind of want to go Armlet, because the thing is that, man, this is actually very hard to explain, but there are some games depending on the carry. So if it's a good matchup for Wraith King and you can win the late game, or it's just a good matchup for you, you can go Radiance. So if you're good against like PA or Ursa, go Radiance. 1, evasion is good against them. 2, you're good against them late game, like the Void, right? If he chronos you, the Radiance is burning him, etc, etc. If you skill really well. Ricky too, right? Radiance burning him while he's invis. If you skill well against them. Or like Drow. Like Drow, you kind of just want to out farm the Drow, because you farm a lot faster with skeletons and Radiance. Eventually you get like Blink Dagger, Shadow Blade, you can just kill the Drow Ranger. Monkey, but against some heroes, like let's say Alchemist, right? There's no way you're out farming an Elk, so obviously you don't go Radiance, because he's gonna get a faster Radiance. You kind of want to just go Armlet Deso, or Armlet and like something that helps you fight. Probably Armlet Deso. Against Anti-Mage, definitely no Radiance, because 1, Radiance is not very good against Anti-Mage. And AM burns your mana, you die, and he has low armor, so you want to go Deso. I don't know, but this is actually pretty complicated. Essentially, the most basic thing I already pretty much told you. I don't know, is this video helpful, guys? Let me know. If you have any more questions, just let me know in the comments, and I'll probably make a video about that. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and have a very nice day, boys. Peace. Oh yeah, I forgot to do my outro. Subscribe to the Discord. Join the Discord channel. Subscribe to my YouTube. Check out the Twitch, and check out the Patreon. And Twitter, I guess. Have a very nice day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.